Hello guys, it's Chilicore back with another banger. So I just realized that the first recording did not record, so I am redoing this again. Okay. So as you all know by now, there was a hack that occurred 3 hours ago, approximately 3 hours ago. Well, actually 4 hours ago. Well, I don't even know when it occurred, but I know it occurred hours ago, like today. And MSP actually acted pretty fast and took it down, it seems, because I can't find the actual thing anymore. But in case you missed it, I did manage to capture it, so this is what it looks like. So, it was meant to look like the original top-up thing with the font and everything, and this person's character. And in case you're wondering, no, the server did not have anything to do with it. But at least the owner herself didn't have anything to do with this. It's probably some trolls, hacking the game to highlight how MSP security is ass and should be replaced, because honestly, my theory, and I think a lot of people's theories, is that their security team, they're the people that make sure the game is safe, keeping everyone's information safe, is ran by a bunch of monkeys in a zoo, and is not actually a security team, because there's been so many cases of MSP, like, having security issues, like people being hacked, the game itself being hacked. I mean, weeks ago there was talks of a virus. Months ago there was freaking people hacking the game and posting gore and porn all over the server. And it's just like, I mean, obviously they patch it, but I feel like those things shouldn't even happen in the first place. Like, I'm gonna use other games as an example just to compare and contrast. So there's Roblox. That's the most common example. That's like the one that's that's as close to this game as I can think. Shit. This fucking window popped up. Oh my fucking god. Sorry, that stupid ass, Alvera thing. It's my security thing. But anyways, freaking, the best example that I can think of right now was Roblox. And I know that Roblox is way more bigger than MSP. A lot bigger. But I feel like their security, but I also feel like they're on the same boat because they're both multiplayer social games where people and users interact, and a lot of the way to gain the in-game currency is through microtransactions and purchases. So, that's the only reason why I'm comparing the two. So, Roblox has, probably the best security. You rarely hear of, the actual game itself getting hacked. Like, you may hear of people getting hacked through, phishing links, scams, or just someone being that skilled. But, you don't hear of freaking Roblox having their in-game structure hacked. There are outages. Outages are, common. Like the game not working, like not being able to log into your account. That's very common with Roblox. That is unfortunately common. But you don't hear of people of there being a massive data breach and all their shit getting leaked. If that happens, well, it does happen. If that happens, that's like big news, because it's not, and it's also not inevitable, because people put trust into Roblox that their information is being protected. That's the same type of trust that goes into MSP. When you make a transaction, when you buy a top-up or like, when you buy this, and heavy on this shit, heavy on this, the most expensive one, $44.99. And when you decide to splurge on this, $86.99. When you decide to splurge on this, you are putting trust into the game that your information is being kept safe. And that's the scary part about these hacks, and I think that's a concern that a lot of people have too. If the actual in-game structure is being hacked and compromised all the time, it's common for there to people go in and put stuff, change people's accounts, and crazy stuff like that. What's gonna stop someone from accessing their freaking database and taking people's looking at people's financial records and using that to have a field day, ball out and stuff? What's gonna stop them from doing that? Nothing. And seeing that people are willing to have a field day messing with the game structure, messing with people's accounts, what makes you think they're not gonna hack into someone's account and sell it off, or hack into the game structure and sell off people's financial information? And honestly, don't worry about the accounts. What you should be worried about is your financial records. Like your credit card information, and your credit card information, your emails, and your passwords. That's what you should be worried about. And I know it sounds like I'm fear-mongering, but I'm literally being honest. If they don't step up their security, MSP will end up having a class action lawsuit on their doorstep. And I'm not threatening anything, I'm literally just saying the truth. One day, if MSP does not improve, someone will hack into the game, have a field day, take a bunch of people's financial information, go crazy with it, go wild with it, and then those people whose information was stolen, because you can commit identity theft, you can make purchases in other people's names and stuff. Sorry. When that happens, people are going to be mad and sue the game, because when you put down your credit card information to buy these stuff for your account, so you can have a better experience playing, so you can buy more clothes, so you can buy items, animations. When you do that, you have the expectation that the actual platform is keeping all of that safe. No one puts their money into a game if they have a suspicion that their stuff is gonna be stolen. No one does that. If you do that, you're crazy. Because no sane person does that. And this is the thing that kind of infuriates me. Everyone knows that this security sucks. And it's like, why does everyone know that? What you should be doing is ensuring trust in your players. Give the players a reason to justify yourself raising the prices. You can't even keep up the bare minimum, yet you're raising the prices of your top-ups and adding taxes to purchases. So, if you buy something that's $5.99, what actually is taken off your account is $6.49. Same with the cheapest top-up, $2.99. Not 300, whoa, that would be crazy. $3.04 is taken off your account as a top-up. And, oh, guys, by the way, go subscribe to Way of Fun YouTube. Anyways, sorry. They add on these stuff to collect more money. And they're not doing anything to justify it. Their security is lackluster, like I've said, like I've hammered in 1,000 times. A motorcycle just zoomed past my house. Anyway, so when you are not expecting this to happen, and I think the reason why people still play this game and put trust into this game is attachment. I have an attachment to this game. I've been playing this game for basically at this point half a decade. Oh my god, I just realized. Not even half, a whole freaking decade I spent playing this game. Think about that. I spent a whole decade playing this game. Since 2015, I've been playing this game. So, if I have an attachment to it, yes, so be it. Because this is what my childhood was built on. And to see it crumble down because of negligence, it infuriates me a lot. I know I shouldn't be caring so much about it, but at the same time, if we don't care, who's gonna care? Because the staff at this game clearly don't care. They're using AI backgrounds for their themes. They're basing some of their diamond packs off freaking AI crap. And it's like people have to pay. First of all, diamond packs is the most infuriating one. People pay $44 for a set of virtual clothes. If you can't put effort into that, hire someone else who will. Because this is embarrassing. But it's like, it's like people play this game and it's like you slap them in the face in return. The people who spend big money on this game, deserve to be treated with respect from the game itself. Because if I spend $44 or $86 for VIP or for top up, there's an expectation that I'm going to get a good service. And if the game is always buggy, the game is always getting hacked, the themes are lackluster, what's the purpose of playing this? It's just, and it's not even just the freaking hacking. There's so much stuff that's involved with this game. It'd be an hour and I'm trying to keep this under 15 minutes. And I was actually trying to keep it under 10, but, my mouth is... So yeah, that basically ends my rant right there. I just feel like MSP should start caring about this game, or hand it off to someone who will, whether it's for profit or genuine love, and genuine, the genuine potential for this game. It's just the current people that's running it is not doing a good job. They're not caring enough. Or caring at all. So yeah. That ends my rant. Okay, I'm recording this last part. But basically, if you wanna see frequent content from me, because I don't really think I'm gonna post on this channel that much, because, editing long videos I'm not really in the mood for that right now. So if you still wanna see my other types of content, I post fan edits on TikTok. So the main account that I'm posting from is _. So the account is Chilicore in all lowercase, and then there's an underscore right after it. And then the other account that I opened up is Chili's Angels, so Chili's _angels if you wanna follow that too. I'm gonna start posting there. I'm actually working on an edit to post there. So if you wanna see fan edits of old rock stars and stuff, of specifically the Red Hot Chili Peppers, then go to those accounts and follow them, because I'm not really gonna post content that much. Anyways, I hope to see you in the next one. If I don't, you know where I'm at. Anyways, bye.